Oh man. Can I say zero one? I'm just gonna say 0 for 100.
I just like to point out something here.
That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna go into anything. I'm just gonna say, hey, everybody, you are 0 for 100.
Welcome everybody to the our review of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I just like to say a handful of things about this film. Number one, movie's pretty good. Number two, if you're one of those people, especially the people that saw the leak, um, you don't know shit.
Shinola from Shinola.
You know nothing.
Let me tell you
The movie,
real quick.
the movie upends who you think the bad guy is. Because when the bad guy hits, it's like, oh shit, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, real quick. See, Chris, you saw I guess like you saw the leaks and you just wanted to know the context and all that stuff.
Mhm, mhm,
Uh as far as my as far as I'm concerned,
mhm.
I only saw the initial trailer after watching No Way Home. The trailer at the end of No Way Home. That was all I saw of this movie. I didn't see no other trailer. I didn't read into anything. I didn't look up anything. I said, you know what? I just know that Doctor Strange has a movie. The trailer I saw, it showed me Shumagorath, and I said, hey, I'm down. I want to see this. Sam Raimi's in the director's seat. I want to see this because from what he gave us, especially in a particular scene from Spider-Man 2, that hospital scene,
This
and
is
he
this is all Sam Raimi,
that's what
top
I'm
to
saying.
bottom.
This is Sam Raimi. This was Sam Raimi's baby again. So I enjoyed this movie for what it was. I didn't look into anything because I try not to go into this movie like a comic nerd. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, if you look, I'll say this: Marvel Studios, y'all need to go on ahead and pay Jonathan Hickman his money because if you're so handful of things. One, the movie's really good. Number two, any expectations that you think you know, exit out the window immediately. This is WandaVision all over again. In that everybody's theories about what was going to happen in the show gets killed as you're watching this movie.
Yes.
If you're a person that saw the leak, this movie is a 180 from what you think you might know. Um, it sets some groundwork while also still being a Doctor Strange movie. This movie, top to bottom, tells you like one of the main if there's a through line of a theme with this movie, it's consequences.
Of
Because if
course.
you remember in the last movie, Mortal Toe Strange, you can't sit there and be doing all this out of pocket stuff and nothing not happen. The bill will come due.
I'm about to say, did he always say that the bill will come due?
The bill come due. And the bill comes due for Doctor Strange in this film. And some of the decisions that he makes, the bill comes due for Wanda. And some of the decisions she makes, being with Strange in this film. And yeah, that's the overarching thing. And it feels that they are laying the groundwork for some heavy material that's coming. And I like the fact that a lot of this stuff from the first film carries over a bit into this film, and Sam Raimi's sensibilities from what you love about the Spider-Man films shines in this movie. The horror
Oh
aspect,
man.
everything is like fucking solid.
Go for gusto.
I
Like
mean, just and like there were
top to
elements.
like there like, hold on. I gotta say something, man. I gotta say something.
There you go.
Top to bottom, like you said, this movie was great. Like I love Sam Raimi's sensibilities when it comes to horror. And there was a part. There's a part in this movie where he took the horror element from one of my favorite movies from the 80s, and it was pure horror. I'm not gonna say what it was, because it's a total spoiler. But just the way that he shot it, I said, dude, this is like straight homage to that particular movie. All I'm gonna say is, if you know, when you see it, if you know, you know.
And the thing of it is, there's a lot
Shout
of.
outs to James Cameron. That's all I'm
I,
saying.
I mean, look, you got Danny Elfman doing the fucking song, the music for this movie.
Yes.
Like the goat, Danny Elfman. Like, I mean, you get Danny Elfman on your fucking shit. it's there. And if you know Danny Elfman, he goes back with Raimi from as far back as Darkman and even the
Mhm.
Spider-Man trilogy. Like you put him on there, the music goes, and when the music hits in this film, it hits big time.
I mean, they knew exactly what they were up against.
Yeah. The movie takes place about a few months after Spider-Man No Way Home. Strange is, in this post end game kind of era. Strange is kind of in this mode of trying to he's basically acclimated himself as Dr. Stephen Strange, master of the mystic martial arts, mystic arts and all that. And his boo, Elizabeth is getting married, and all of a sudden shenanigans is afoot with one American Chavez coming into the fold, and her ability to travel through the multiverse poses some issues, which causes Stephen Strange to get Wanda Maximoff's assistance in dealing with the things that's going on with American Chavez, and that's pretty much where
Yeah,
the
we just
story just
leave
kind
it
of
at
goes.
just leave it at that.
Um, the cinematography was great. I liked it. I loved it. I love a lot of the scenes, the way they played it up. Um, Visually, just look great.
Yeah, there were a lot of set pieces that looked really, really good. Like so many good wide shots. Like you have to see this in IMAX. It is a high recommendation.
They definitely dive into the multiverse aspect of the movie. So when you go into different worlds, each world has a vibe to it that's different than the other. It doesn't feel like just a palette swap and that's it. There's actual differences in each world. And it's kind of like if you watch the Loki show on Disney Plus, you kind of get a general idea of the multiverse and what it entails and everything. Do I think Loki is necessary to watch this? No, but it helps in terms of understanding
Yeah, it
the
helps.
concept of the multiverse and what it entails and such. Um, I think after this film, just like the first movie, I want to see more Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange. I want to see more Benedict Wong as Wong. Um, I need more Mordo.
Please give us more Mordo.
Minus the Tyler Perry wig, but I will say I will say this: the wig proper in the movie works. It's just the still shot of the movie didn't do it any favors because it looked like a Tyler Perry wig on the still shot. But in theory, as it's in motion, it looks good.
Mhm.
I need to see more of that. I like that they really dive deep into the magic. And like I said, the theme of the movie being consequences, that's essentially what this is.
Uh,
Everybody's dealing with magic and just
That
what
was
that
all I
entails.
listen. That was all I asked for. I wanted more powers. I want to see more magic use.
Yeah. This isn't really a spoiler. This definitely doesn't tie into it doesn't tie into what if at all. So don't worry about that. Uh what things that they do tie into some of the Disney Plus and some of the things that came before, it's there as kind of like, hey, take a look at this, and you're like, oh, cool, I remember that from this show or this movie, cool, and then that's it, which works.
Okay, if you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know. Yeah, I need more Raimi doing this kind of shit.
Please get him back for more stuff.
Get him back for another
Marvel
Doctor Strange movie.
Studios. Marvel Studios, put this man on retainer. If Sony won't do it,
Well,
balls in your court.
Sony ain't gonna do it. It's just like, oh, cool, we got that. I like, look, again, Marvel Studios, pay Jonathan Hickman his money, like now, please. Like, if
Just
if
pay
if
him.
if you know anything about Jonathan Hickman and how he's written Doctor Strange, you're going to love this movie, and you're going to be kind of like uh uh that meme going around with Leonardo DiCaprio where he's pointing at the screen and
Yeah.
shit. That meme, because you're like, oh shit, you know,
Pay the man.
pay that man. Like, Jesus, like this.
Okay, now I'm gonna say this I guess in closing, I will say this. So for those of you that got friends, they got kids, they love Marvel movies, that's great.
Mhm.
Please understand that this Doctor Strange movie is not just any Doctor Strange movie, but it's essentially a horror film.
Oh yeah.
And and
Things get impaled.
and no, I'm not. I'm just gonna keep it simple. Keep it very simple without spoiling.
Mhm.
If you want to see this movie, please understand this is a horror movie, and anybody can get it. That's it.
Yeah, pretty much. And like I said, when the horror of this movie hits, it hits.
Hmm.
Like it's like what the fuck, you
So
know.
you've been warned.
Um, like, and you know what's interesting to me about it is the fact that like who was the last person that did the last Doctor Strange movie? Um Scott Derrickson. Scott
Yeah.
Derrickson is the one that did the exorcism of Emily Rose and Sinister and all those films, very horror films. And I like the fact that Raimi was able to kind of take the baton from what Scott Derrickson did with Doctor Strange and just roll with that,
Yeah.
you know,
It
and
was really
and
good.
like I said, Raimi's sensibilities as a horror, as somebody that can nail horror is there. Like there were elements of look, to me, there was elements of Darkman in this movie. There was
Hmm.
elements of some Evil Dead that he did, and even some of the Spider-Man stuff, like his sensibilities of what he did with Spider-Man is in this
Like
film
I
too.
said,
Like
though,
it's
look,
crazy.
no, Chris. Remember, I'm keeping everything vague. I want people to see this movie. I'm not trying to describe any element of anything. You
I
know,
mean, it's still vague, but you're right. You're right.
because if you say so, no, because seriously, if you say it's got elements of this, that, and the third, most people, or at least I would think of like
You would.
I would think of like the biggest element that's emulated. So I'm just gonna keep it vague.
All right, that's fair.
Just
That's
keep
fair.
it
That's
very
fair.
vague. Just people go see this movie.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, go watch this movie. We're definitely going to be doing a spoiler shit for this because there's just, whew, yeah, there's a lot to unpack out of this
Yeah.
movie.
The movie
Um,
comes out. I mean, the movie officially comes out what, May 3rd?
no, this Friday actually.
Oh, sorry.
Thursday
Sorry
it
about that.
drops. Thursday it drops. So yeah, definitely go see it.
So May
Uh,
5th.
yeah, May 5th. Definitely go see it. Go check it out. Um, and yeah, we'll catch you guys on the flip side.
Yes,
Peace out.
sir. See ya.